This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the New York Knicks. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry. And Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now Golden State's starting 5. We've got Brown, Podziemski out there with Porter. And there's Hodges, and it's Porter at the small forward position. And for New York, they've got Barber, Duran out there with Evans. Then there's Shepard, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Take a look at the Warriors. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the set in Game 1. No matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment you would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in Game 2, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save you.
They can't, but momentum sometimes can.
Here.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Brown outside.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
And so here is Golden State. Hodges with a screen on Brunson. Porter with it. Evans picks him up. 5 to shoot. Pass to Podziemski. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Duran. Some nice passing by New York here. Now Brunson. Shoots over Podziemski. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Porter, here we go. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Evans outside. Floats one. Porter pulls it in. And here's Golden State. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Now here's Evans. Brunson, left side. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Podziemski finds Porter. Hodges with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 5. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And so it's New York with it. Trailing by 2. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Showing off some toughness. Good on Porter Jr. for absorbing the contact, getting that shot up.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brunson scanning the floor. Six to shoot. And good that time. Brunson's got 6 points. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Outside Porter. Lets it go with the three. The Knicks pull it in. Evans kicks to Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Porter against Brunson. Hodges with a screen on Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Hodges, that's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Brunson the pass to Shepard. Duran sets the screen for Shepard. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. He got burned on that one.
Here is Hodges. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Brunson the pass to Duran. And here's Brunson. He takes it in. Podziemski grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Porter. He has yet to score. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw missing. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Barber passes to Brunson. Outside Anthony. Off target from three-point range. Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Porter finds Podziemski. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. It's good from long range.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
There's a screen to the middle. And he jams it with authority.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And Porter, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Barber passes to Brunson. There's the drive. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Inside. Shoot out to Markkanen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Buffkin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Brunson. Here's Anthony. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Terry. Here's Porter. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And Jang gets it to go.
Warriors lead.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Now here's Porter. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Hodges. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hopkins got 5 points so far.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Podziemski with it. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by Jang.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Knicks lead by 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Podziemski finds Porter. Back to Podziemski. Outside Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Outside Terry. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Brunson. Here's Barber. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Now Podziemski. Pass to Hodges. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. From past the arc. Porter, no luck.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Zhang kicks to Brunson. Back to Zhang. Shoots from the right block. Misses the baby hook.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. For New York, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for New York. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Barber. Porter dishes to Porter. Brown with the screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Duren out there with Evans. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Puffkin in at the 2-guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. No coverage that time. Puffkin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Brown. Outside, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Brown inside. Defended by Duren. Yep, that one goes.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Puffkin. 17 points in the game. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown sets a screen for Porter. Takes it inside. And finished off by Porter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Duren. Pass to Shepard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Terry's checked in for Porter. That free throw good from Shepard. Warriors trail by 7. And here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Markkanen. On the 3 off target.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Porter against Brunson. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside, Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Picked off in midair. Tipped away. Brunson the pass to Evans. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one's good. Iguodala.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Markkanen. Up top, Porter. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Porter inside. He's against Evans. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by New York.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Knicks making the shot. Left side, Porter. Looking to end the run. That one falls. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson the pass to Shepard. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here is Porter. 11 points in the game. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porter's got 13.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Evans' shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Porter. 13 points in the game. Here's Podziemski. Misses the baby hook. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Barber. 8 points for him. Here's Brunson. And Brunson throws it down.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Brown outside. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. Porter with it. Duran picks him up. Hodgins. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Duran. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hodgins.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Brunson barreling in. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 13.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Porter passes to Hodges. A layup missed. That'll do it for the first half. New York ahead, up 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New York Knicks.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area. And
looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Everyone is talking. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Here is Porter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. On out there with Porter. Then it's Porter. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Hodges in at the 5 down low. Now here's Porter. They trail by 9 points. And now it's Evans running. They're going to go all the way.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First team foul.
That's good from Evans.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans. And here are the Warriors now. Bajemski with it. Pass to Porter. Brown sets a screen for Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Knicks leading by 11. Evans outside. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Porter looking it over. Here is Hodges. Porter finds Brown. Here's Hodges. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hodges has got 13.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Barber. Evans outside.
Warriors foul. First personal foul. 17 foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Brunson outside. Shoots over Bajemski. And he can't bank that one in. Now Porter, 13 points in the game. To the middle, here's Hodges, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Evans. Porter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically flips on that.
It's blocked. Here's Shepard. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Shots good by Duran.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 4th, Jalen Duran.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Warriors trail by 8. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Brunson against Porter. Hodges with a screen on Brunson. Here's Porter. Hodges. It's blocked. Pass to Barber. Brunson outside. Five on the clock. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Hodges. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Basket counts. Brunson's got 15.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Outside, Porter. Hodges against Duran. And here's Porter. 13 points in the game. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Just 2 to shoot.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
During the pass to Barber. Now here's Brunson. He's defended by Pajemski. And it's Barber missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Porter, here we go. Deflects the pass. Evans with it. Now guarded by Porter. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Shepard with the ball. Porter's there. Brunson outside. Here's Barber, guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. Ring shot on the way. New York, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 9. Hodges with a screen on Evans. Evans against Porter. Pass to Pajemski. From deep three-point land. Barber pulls it in. Barber's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Barber's got 10 points in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Pajemski. Inside. Here's Porter, and it's blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Barber over Porter. Shoots from 8. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Here's Shepard, and he stays with it. Tries yet again. Now here's Porter. 13 points in the game. Going inside. The shot's good. 15 points in the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Evans outside. Back to Brunson. Warriors with the rebound. Pajemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hodges with a screen on Evans. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 15.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And he makes that one. And now it's only a 5-point New York lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Evans outside. Pass to Shepard. Brunson right side. Turin, crafty move. The Warriors pull it in. Hodges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Evans, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And New York making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Markkanen's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Porter with it. He's got 15. Pass to Podziemski. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Brunson the pass to Evans. Here's Barber, guarded by Porter. Here's Barber to stop the drought. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Barber's got 12 points in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Hodges. Porter with it. Now Porter. Hodges with a screen on Brunson. 4 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Duren. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Jang, he's checked in for New York. Anthony comes in for Evan. Here's Anthony with the drive, and he gets it to go. He's got 7.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Pass to Hodges. Markkanen looking it over. Here is Porter. Fires from deep. Porter, no luck. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Buffkin. He's got 17. Pass to Duren. Out to Brunson. The shake. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Brunson. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Right wing. And Hodges kicks to Markkanen. Porter against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Duren sets the screen for Brunson.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Miller's checked in for New York. Then for the Warriors, Isaac's checked in for Hodges. And here's Brunson. Back to Duren. Pass to Buffkin. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Brunson's got 19 points.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translates.
Cole Anthony is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Barber in a power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Some nice passing by New York here. Duran with the screen on court. For the three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now here's Porter. They set the pick. Knicks with the rebound. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good. The Knicks making a switch here. Evans is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Porter, no luck. New York leading by 7. Anthony with it. Evans setting the pick for Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Duran finds Evans. Brunson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Shepard's checked in for Anthony. The Warriors also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Now here's Porter. Pass to Hodges. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Duran.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Evans setting the pick for Brunson. Shoots over Podziemski. And that one's good. Brunson's got 13 points in the second half. Now Podziemski. Brown with the screen on Brunson. Back to Podziemski. Nailed from three-point land. Podziemski's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors. Brunson the pass to Evans. Pass to Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat.
Here is Hodges. Now Porter. Another steal. All by himself. Goes up. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. And I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Free throw good, Hodges.
Two shots.
And both free throws good for Hodges.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
Now here's Evans. Back to Brunson. Evans passes to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Shepard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trail by 12. Bajemski, the bounce pass. Brunson against Porter. Hodges with a screen on Brunson. Porter passes to Hodges. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Brown. And finished off by Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Evans outside. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Bajemski. Pass to Evans. To the right side. Porter with the steal. And Porter, here we go. Barber pulls it in. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Duran with the screen on Porter. And here's Brunson outside.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now here's Brunson. New York missing again.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Brunson against Porter. Shoots over Duran. Hodges. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game is coming through.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And that one's good by Porter. So a close game sees New York take this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.